Okay, I'm going to be put on the spot to talk. So, I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Facebook. Do y'all follow me on Facebook? Heather, Renee? Yeah, okay. Y'all might have seen a very heated discussion that I had with Senator Jonathan Desmang. I believe he's in District, 28? It's up in Beebe, Arkansas. He is one of the legislators who is not really for this Act 1002. He thinks it should change. I disagree. I don't see anything wrong with Act 1002. So I talked to him actually on the phone yesterday. I called him. I was going to text him. I was going to email him. I said, no. I'm going to call him and I'm going to talk to him because I want to know exactly where he sits on this. You know what he told me? He said, I am a small business owner and I can't keep people employed. We have a major problem with people not wanting to work. I said, yes, we do. Yes, we do, Senator. You are correct about that.
White County.
But what does that have to do with you putting a muzzle on my child while they're in school? What does that have to do with it? It has absolutely nothing to do with it. That is a separate bill. That's something that should be taken elsewhere. That has nothing to do with this act. So, anyways, after talking to him, he still could not grasp what I was saying. And I said, you know what you need to do? You need to go talk to the people that are in your district. You need to go ask them how they feel about it. How do they feel about their child not being able to breathe in class? Because I'm telling you right now, as a mother, I have a 5 and a 7-year-old, and there is absolutely nothing worse than dropping your child off for school, and they're sitting there crying because they don't want to put a mask on. They can't breathe, guys. They cannot breathe with those things on. And I don't know if it's just a fear tactic. Some people, I think they grab onto that because it's the only thing that they have. It's the only tool they have because you know what? They don't trust in God. They don't have faith. They have no faith. They have no trust in God that that God is going to take care of them.
They trust the CDC.
They don't trust that they have an immune system. And what has happened? Where have we gone wrong with the medical profession? Where have we gone wrong? We have been taught for years and years and years. What have we always been taught? Wash our hands, take our vitamins, get good sleep, take probiotics, not putting a muzzle over our faces and suppressing our immune system. And that's exactly what it's doing. Do you guys know what the #1 killer is right now in Arkansas, in the not the heart hospital, but the children's hospital? Does anybody know? It's not COVID. It's RSV. There are babies dying up there left and right with RSV. Do you know why? Because their immune systems are being suppressed. Their parents' immune systems are being suppressed. They're over-sanitizing. Anybody that's ever worked in the medical profession will know that you've got to have good bacteria. And when you're constantly sanitizing and muzzling and not having your immune system, those things are going to happen. They're not talking about that. Is the media covering the fact that there's babies dying from RSV? No, they're not going to cover that. Hi, Miss Jan Morgan. How are you? So, but they're not talking about that. So I think we just need to get back to maybe addressing that issue. But I'm going to tell you something. Desmang is probably going to vote against this. I've called him. I've talked to him. He cannot understand this. And I think we've got a big problem with some RINOs in Arkansas. We already know where Asa Hutchinson sits. But we have RINOs that we are electing because we are not vetting them properly. We have to vet these people when they are coming into office. And it's not just legislators, it's sheriffs, it's everybody. If you are being elected into office, first of all, you need to be vetted. Another thing is, we had a Constitution camp down in Bryan. Did y'all hear about that? Did y'all hear about that Constitution camp? I think if you are running for any type of office, you need to go to Constitution camp. You need to learn the Republican platform. You need to learn the Constitution. Okay? So anyways, he's not the only senator that we have, Desmang, who wants to vote with his own personal interest in mind. We also have James Sturch. Did y'all hear about James Sturch? Senator James Sturch, who wants to vote. He voted in favor of critical race theory. Yeah, did y'all know that? This is up in, what county is that in? Do y'all know? What is that? Independence County? Yeah, Batesville area. That's where he's from. He is an ace clone. Absolutely. You're right. Yep, follow the money. You're right. These people that I'm calling out, they have got to be primaried and they have got to be replaced. We cannot have these people running for office. The fact that we are even having to stand here today as a Republican majority and fight this right now. We shouldn't even be up here right now. We should have a governor that stands with us. We should have legislators that stand with us. That's all I've got to say.